Hello everyone. It's been 2 weeks since I last read ACOTAR. Well, this one was technically A Court of Mist and Fury. It's been 2 weeks since then. My hair got lighter. I'm in bed with Yuna. So you know what's gonna happen now. I'm about to read the third book, A Court of Wings and Ruin. I just downloaded it. I'm planning to start it maybe tonight. I don't know. You know the drill. Gonna blog and read at the same time. So reading book 3 now, but I'm still kind of discussing. I was discussing book 1 and book 2 with my cousin like during the previous week when I wasn't reading. It's so bright. Oh my god. And what was the point I was gonna make? I forget. Currently reading chapter 1, and it's so crazy. Like, they're showing the differences of how much Feyre has grown from book 1 to book 3 now, and it's so wild. Like how she hates the thorns, the rose garden, even though like a court of thorns and roses. How she used to be not accepting of compliments, and now she just knows who she is, or she's more sure of herself at least. It's amazing. Like, I didn't realize how much she's changed throughout the book, because it seemed like gradual, you know, but like she's changed a lot, especially from book 1. She's like a different person. She's literally so brave, because like I could not be acting like that. The way she has to like calculate every single move she makes is like crazy. Like, that's so hard. And also like how well she's been able to harness her power. Like, I didn't think she was like that good. I thought she was still learning, but I guess she was like kind of a quick learner. And during that time in book 2, I haven't been reading as much as I have wanted to. Like, school starting, so I'm a little bit tired. So update, Jurin and the two prince and princess, like twins, are at the house, and like she's still pretending, and I cannot imagine like trying to like push my morals aside just to like get information, but like she has to do it. And like she's honestly so brave, and she like thinking about, she like passed the foyer or something, like where she crumbled and had to get carried out by Morg, and who she is now. I was like, wow. And I can't believe she was tortured for 3 months. Like, it didn't process. I knew it was like a long time, but I didn't realize it was for 3 months that she was under the mountain for. Ugh. Oh my god, Farah is literally so epic. So, as I said, that the two soldiers are there, and they're in the dining room right now, and they're like having conversation. They're trying to rile the other up, and she saw like their plan to rile them up and distract them so that their shield goes down on their mind, because they're also like, what do you call it when she reads their mind? Like, or they could read minds, and she felt them on her head like trying to tap in, and so she like looked over to see any like if they're trying to do it to Tamlin and Lucian, and they were, and she like blocked it out, like, and then they were like, whoa, like they like bounced back, like actually like they were like hit, and then they looked at each other. Ooh, oh my god, like that's so cool. Like she's so cool. Oh my god. So a crazy battle happened over at the Winter Court between Lucian, Feyre, and Lucian's brothers. But then, oh my god, is Azriel and Cashin came and saved them. And then they flew, and now they're in Versailles. Valaris, sorry. And she's like showing Lucian her home. Oh my god, but first of all, that Ethian, the high priestess lady, I don't know how to say her name. I like literally don't know how to pronounce anybody's name. Still, tried to assault Lucian, and Feyre saved him, and then they killed all of them like crazy. And she's like, this is Valerius, the city of starlight. And Lucian's like, and you're the high lady of the night court. And then guess who answers? Someone goes, indeed she is. My blood stopped at the voice that drawled from behind me. At the scent that hit me, awoke me. My friends began smiling. I turned. Rhys leaned against the archway into the sitting room, arms crossed, wings nowhere to be seen, dressed in his usual immaculate black jacket and pants. As those violet eyes met mine, as that familiar half-smile faded, my face crumpled, a small broken noise cracked from me. Rhys was instantly moving, but my legs had already given out. The foyer crumpled. The foyer carpet cushioned the impact as I sank to my knees. I covered my face with my hands while the past month crashed onto me. Oh, she sees Rhys, and she's like, she's like, now she could relax, and she like, oh my god. Because oh my god, I'm like literally crying right now. Because as we remember last time, the reason why I was sobbing is because like the last time she saw them, like they were all injured, and she had to pretend, and she had to be like, please play along, please save my sisters. Literally, and that night before that all happened, like they became mates, and she became the high lady, and they like made promises to each other. Oh my god, I forgot about like how epic they are. Reese is literally so funny. So him and Farah are in the library right now, like trying to read old books or something, and he was like messing with her, like riling her up, in a way. And then he like all of a sudden disappeared, and she like talks through their like mate bond through their mind. She's like, where are you? And he's like 2 levels down, and she's like, why are you 2 levels down? And he was like, because you're distracting me. She's like, me distracting you? He's like, yeah, because I don't want to, whenever you're sitting next to me, I don't want to just read old books. And then so she looks down to see him reading, and then he's like 2 hours of reading or working, and then he like uses his wings as a shield so they don't see each other, which is so funny. Like, what the heck? Updating the next morning, I stayed up really quite late reading, honestly. I like got back into the groove of it, and because I've just been so tired recently. But anyways, what are my thoughts? Lots of thoughts going on. Lots of thoughts, but not many thoughts. So, we're in war now. Summer Court just got attacked by Hybrim. I don't know if that's how you say it. Literally, don't know. So, they just got attacked. The Night Court and all of them and the Illyrian army came flying in to like help him. But even before that, Reese, oh my god, I love Reese. But Farah's like, you can't take it all on your own, and he like feels guilty and whatever, and he's just like, I can't. And she's like, you can't die on me. And he's like, but if it's for the people, like if it's to give you and my family a better future. And she's like, no, but I need you. And I was tearing up. I was like, oh my god. And so then he thought he faced the King of Hybrim, but it was just an illusion. And Farah was so scared. Like, Farah was like, no, run, please. Either run or fight right now. You have to do it. Oh my god. But it was just an illusion. But they like saw Tarquin. Oh my god. Tarquin. I think that's his name. They saw him for the first time after they ran away and got the red ruby sent to them. And he was like, obviously he's mad because of everything that happened, and because of the like what they did before. And I was like, this is so sad. And like Farah was telling like Reese that he needs to like give up the mask. Like people know about City of Valeris now. Like, just give up the axe so we can have allies. We need allies in this war. And it was the first time Farah like actually fought on a battlefield, and oh my god, the way they described it, I was like, oh. And like she was like, this war is gonna change because this is her first war. And it was just so crazy. Like this book is now like kind of dealing with like the effects of war, like mentally, psychologically. And I'm like, bro, this is wild. I was like, this is so sad. Like, it's like gonna change her, like her having to like keep killing people and fighting, and then seeing the horror that goes on. Like, she was saying how her friends have experienced this before, and this is not their first time, but they still have that like grimace about it. Like, they still like are sad whenever they have to go to war, which is so crazy. Like, these characters, these fays, have lived for so long. They've been through so many wars. That's just like so sad, and they have to live with the effects of it. And Morg was talking about how like she was hoping she knew it was coming, but she still like wasn't ready, like wasn't prepared for it. Like it happened all of a sudden. Obviously that's like kind of how wars happens. And Reese, oh yeah, because like when he first saw the Hybrid priest, like his power was spent already because he winnowed the whole army to go there, because Night Court is so high up on the region and Summer Court is like way down. Summer Court's next to Spring Court. So it goes Summer Court, Spring Court, Mortal Realms. So that's like pretty far down there. So they had to like travel for such a long way, and Reese like took his whole army with him when he like spent a lot of his energy, like a lot of his power. So that's why Farah was so worried. And oh my god, let me tell you, I love Reese. I like talked to my cousin because she's reading the second book now. She's almost done, but she's like discovering like their love story and everything, and we like talk about it, and we're just like, it's just like making me realize how much I love Reese. Like, oh my god, he's a king. I love him. This is like one of the first times like a book character has really like sparked my interest. Like normally it's like anime characters or something, or like TV show characters, because I normally don't read series like these, obviously. I love him. I love them. I love them together. I love him. I love her. Like, she is one of the best female characters I've seen written so far. Like, because I don't read series like these. So yeah, those are my thoughts so far. This is a long book. I'm actually 56% of the way through though, so I'm kind of getting sad that it's gonna be like over soon. Oh my god. So they're having a meeting now where all the High Lords are meeting, obviously, and I was not expecting Tamlin to come. I cannot speak. I literally gasped when it said, among other things, it was almost the same, the entrance, crack of lightning, as Tamlin appeared and smiled like a wolf. I was like, I literally went, why is he smiling? Why is he sadistic right now? What's going on? Everyone is surprised to see him. Baron draws, I will admit, Tamlin, that I was surprised to see you here. Tamlin didn't alter his focus from me, from every breath I took. Rumor claims your alliance now lies elsewhere. Tamlin's gaze shifted, but down, to the ring on my finger, to the tattoo adoring my right hand, flowing beneath the glittering pale blue sleeves of my gown. Then it rose, right to the crown I'd picked for myself. I didn't know what to say, what to do with my body, my breathing. No more masks, no more lies and deceptions. The truth now sprawled bare and open before him. What I'd done in my rage, the lies I'd fed him, the people and land I'd laid vulnerable to a Hybrim, and now that I'd returned to my family, my mate. I am literally so mad that I have plans tomorrow morning, so I have to go to bed. It's 3 a.m. currently, and I am 70% of the way done with the book, allegedly. I have like 3 hours and 46 minutes left. I'm on part 3, and like, war is about to start. I mean, it's been starting, but like, it's officially about to go down. She made a deal or a bargain with the creature that was in the library area, and I cannot wait for that thing to be unleashed. Like, wow, she just be making deals all the time, this girl. Yeah, I'm not excited. I don't want to say excited because that sounds like mean, because like literally they're going through this war. Like, I've never read a book that like deals with war like this. I just wanted to like zoom through it, like, because like action is about to start. Like, I need to know what happens. I'm so mad I have to stop. It's so good. I love it. What the heck? Another time someone steps out from the darkness and I literally go and I did that. I literally did that. I go So they went to Elaine's betrothed, why am I like having an accent? Betrothed house to ask them to help humans evacuate to their place because they like have all the resources. And they're like, well, what? First of all, are you lying? What are you? Because they put like a glamour so she couldn't be seen as Fae. And then she's like, what? Well, I'm not lying. And they're like, I have it in good faith that you were actually the first one that was turned into a fairy. So you're a fairy and you have a High Lord's son. And Reese is like, who told you that? And boom, steps out, guess who? Durin. I go, woo! I can't tell what the vibes with Durin are. Like, is he gonna forever stay a bad guy? Or is he like gonna turn into a good guy? Eek! Oh my god, I was right. He has been playing the good guy. Oh my gosh. So he's explaining his story now, and he's saying like, more, you knew who I am. We fought side by side. How could you believe that I would ever let them turn me or whatever? And they're like, you could have gone mad. And then he's like saying this to Reese. He's like, I'm surprised you didn't look into my mind. Or Reese is like, you played the villain convincingly enough, Durin. Just like Reese those times, like in the first book. And Durin goes, you should have looked. I expected you to look into my mind to see the truth. Why didn't you? Reese was quiet for a long moment. Then he said softly, because I didn't want to see her. And he traced amaranthia. Oh, Reese. Oh, so sad. You would think like, oh, he's not so affected, like blah 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 blah. But no, he's so affected. He like literally hates the thought of her, hearing her name, just want to see her. Oh my god. Oh my god. The things that he had to endure. Oh my god, my eyes itchy. Anyways, on to reading. Doesn't want to kill, or I'm talking about Durin, doesn't want to kill Miriam and Draken. And guess what? So Reese is like, why now? And Durin's like, because the wall came down and now I can move freely toward the humans here because he loosened the long breath. Because Tamlin ran right back to Hybrim after your meeting ended this morning, right to their camp in the spring court where Hybrim now plans to launch a land assault on Summer tomorrow. Durin was not my enemy. I couldn't wrap my mind around it. Even as Reese and I both looked, I didn't linger for long. The guilt and pain and rage, what he had seen and endured. But Durin spoke truth, laid himself bare to us. Oh my god, and also he says he wants to beg them for forgiveness. Like, is he a king? Okay, so she went to find the cereal to try to help her with the war, right? So she tracked the cereal down. She was talking to cereal. Cereal was helping her out. Sorial, however you say that. And then the high priestess finds her and kills the cereal, or tries to at least, or like gives it a killing blow. And then they were near the Weaver's house. If you recall in the first book, she had like one of the challenges, whatever. If you know, you know. So she went to the Weaver's house and like unleashed the Weaver onto the high priestess. And so now she's finally dead, thank the Lord. And then so Farah, after she killed, like basically they died, she went back to where the cereal is and like was trying to comfort it. And they were like, she's saying like, she's like, what can I do for you? Because she's like, I could heal you. The cereal's like, no, don't, your magic is spent, it's okay, I'm already gone. And she's like, okay, what can I do for you? And they're like, stay until the end. And she's like, I'm sorry. And then the cereal said, I knew the tracking, I knew all of it. And then she's like, why would you come at all? And they're like, you were kind. You fought your fear. You were kind. It said again, and I began crying. And you were kind to me, I said, not brushing away the tears that fell onto its bloody, tattered robe. Thank you for helping me when no one else would. And then they go, Farah Acheron, I told you to stay with the High Lord, and you did. It's warning to me the first time we'd met. You meant Reese. All this time. Stay with him and live to see everything righted. Yes, I did, and it was. No, not yet. Stay with him. I will. I always would. Its chest rose and then fell. I don't even know your name. Oh my god, but I knew this. Remember when I think I said this theory before, when I was like, oh my god, did they actually mean Reese? And they did. Literally, like 3 a.m., reading still. Oh my god, so they're in battle right now. They had the bone crate carver, the weaver, and that thing from underneath the library fighting. And the bone carver died. Like literally died so fast because of the cauldron. So that was crazy. Like all of a sudden he's dead. And Hybrim's it started getting bad. So, and then like Hybrim had like another ally of theirs come. So they were surrounded and they were about to retreat. And oh my god, like it was so sad. Like I started crying because Farrah was like, no, this is like the last time we're gonna see each other, blah blah blah. But then they go into the sky and guess who they see? They see Miriam's and Draken's, I don't know if that's how you say her name, Draken's army. They're like coming to help now. So I hope this turns the tide. I had to get up and go to the bathroom, so that's kind of annoying. So I'm gonna go and read again. Plot twist, but along with Miriam and Draken's army, the human army that is sailing with them is freaking their dad. And they came in their equivalent of the Nina, the Pinta, and Santa Maria. They came in the Farah, the Nesta, and the Elaine boats. And he said because he like figured it out like long ago, so he went to go find something because he let his daughters down so long ago, so he didn't want to do it again. Oh my god. It's kind of random, but okay. Oh my god, my eyes are swollen right now. I'm doing better than I was. Oh my god, earlier I was sobbing. It was so sad during the battle, or not even the battle. Yes, during the battle was sad when Nesta, like, literally watched her dad die, and then Cashin was, like, basically dying, and she wouldn't leave him, and she put her body on top of him, and then Elaine, oh my god, like, kills him, like, sweet little Elaine. I can't even open my eyes, like, it's too bright and swollen. She stabs him in the throat, and then Nesta quickly gets up and, like, twists it in and, like, beheads him. Oh my god, that was crazy. I can't believe they did that. Like, I mean, I could believe Nesta did that, but I can't believe Elaine did that. And, like, Elaine's, like, low-key fine. Like, she's kind of back to normal now. I wonder what snapped out of it. Is it, like, the cauldron, like, breaking? Oh my god, and when the cauldron broke, and Farrah and Reese, like, had to, like, close it together. She's like, use my power, too. So they used his power, but he used all of his power that he had left. And he was, like, saying to the man, I love you. And then she, like, looks, like, after it's put back together, and he's, like, not breathing. And she's, like, hysterical. And she's like, no, please stay. And she's, like, remembering how it felt, like, when she died. And, like, she's, like, holding on to that, like, little tether. And she's like, stay, please stay. She's like, it was a lie. They said, say with the High King and High Lord and he'll be saved. And then all the High Lords came because obviously that's where, like, the dead king is. And then she, like, realized they were all there. She's, like, begged them. She's like, please save him. And she just, like, was just shouting. She didn't even know how or what. And then, like, the last piece was Tamlin. And she's just like, oh my god. She was, like, begging him. She was like, please save him. Please. And she was like, I'll give anything. And she just kept saying it. Like, she was just so in distress, like, begging. Oh my god, it was so sad. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm done. I mean, there's the next book, but I'm pretty sure that's Nesta's book. So, like, I have officially closed this oh god. I'm sad thinking about it. Like, I'm sad that I'm done with the book. It was so good. What the heck? I'm, like, crying so much. I can't believe I'm done. That was a good journey. I can't believe I'm done with their journey. Reese and Farrah. Oh my god, I love Reese. Ooh, I love Farrah too. Oh my god, she's so savage. She's such a queen. She's a girl boss. Oh my god, Reese, he's my king. Why am I still crying? Oh my god, that was too good. Like, wow. I was not expecting this going into this journey. Anyways, I will come back with, like, more thoughts after I've digested all of this. I'll come back probably in a few days, but for you, it'll just be, like, in the next clip to look back on this journey. Alright, folks, what a journey we've been through this book. First, me, like, procrastinating reading this, and then me, like, being like, how do you say their names? I mean, I still can't pronounce their names, but being like, what's going on? This is weird. This is, and then being like, oh my god, literally gasping, like, literally crying, tears, sobbing. Oh my god, what a journey. I know there's another book, A Court of Frost and Starlight, but I heard that's, like, a little fluff book, so I don't think I'll include that in here. And, like, I don't want to record anything. I just want to live in the last moments of Farrah and Reese's story, at least, like, from their point of view. And then, you know, there's Nesta's story. I don't know how to feel about that right now, currently. Like, I'm still just so in love with Reese. And, I mean, oh my god, I love Cashin, honestly. Like, oh my gosh. Did I talk about how, like, when he was dying, like, when he was, like, almost dying, and before she threw her body over him, he was like, I wish we had more time. I was sobbing during that. But anyways, I love Cashin too, but, like, right now, Reese is my mans. Farrah's is my girls. They are my OTP. Oh my gosh. Like, I just cannot get over them. Like, thinking about them right now, I'm, like, getting sad, because, like, I just can't believe I'm done. It was amazing. I don't understand why there's haters. If you're a hater, don't be. Just, like, relax. It's, like, a fun book to get lost in. You know, probably there are some plot holes, but, like, I don't look into things that deeply, honestly, so I have no clue. Like, this is a pretty solid book, you know, perfect, like, entryway to like fantasy and like reading like actual books with plots, I guess you could say, because all I've been reading, you know, are like romance books, and you know what I mean by that. If you know, you know. This was like stepping out of my comfort zone. This is just like not. This is just, this is just like something I don't normally read. So this was amazing, you know. This was epic. This was a journey. Like I miss it. I miss it so much. I keep saying that, but that's like all my thoughts. The third book, I kind of wish it was split into two, but like, you know what? Thank the Lord it wasn't, so she wouldn't waste our time. Like, we were just able to go through it and be like, wow, okay, this is the war, okay, this is fighting. Like, this third book, I would say, is like war strategies, war talk, literally just war, like preparations for war, in the middle of war, ending, war happening, ending of war. Like, and I don't hate it. It was good. Fight scenes pretty good, epic, imagery pretty good, solid. Like, I was able to imagine it. Oh, God. I loved it. I loved it so much. Anyways, so yeah, that is my overall conclusions and thoughts and emotions and feelings about emotions. Why am I talking like that? I definitely think you should experience it for yourself if you have not already. Like, I'm the person who like watches booktubers, like read a book and their reactions and stuff and never read the book. But you should definitely read this book. Honestly, it's life-changing. It's rightfully hyped up, honestly. I hope you enjoyed this video. We went through it together. This will forever hold a special place in my heart, honestly. This, in my mind, in my brain, like, this is a core memory, this book. I can't wait to reread it. Okay, I'll talk to you next time. Let me know if you like this type of video, like book reaction thing. I'm trying out like book videos, which literally are my personality, or is my personality. So let me know if you like that. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. That would mean a lot. And I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye.